Alright, so here we are with back to our usual hand. It's alright. I know they need somebody just to sit here and have the bad hands. I don't mind being that person. Okay, so my partner is opening 2 clubs. So our agreement is that I'm going to bid 2 diamonds, and it doesn't necessarily mean I have a double negative. With some partners, I play 2 hearts double negative. We do, however, play that double is a double negative. And I think my hand qualifies. That's a pretty common expert treatment, that when they overcall over your 2 club opener, that you play like doubling them shows a bad hand, and pass says you have it something. And I don't care what your suit quality requirements are if they didn't bid. Like for me, if partner opens 2 clubs and I bid 2 spades, I'd have to have a pretty good suit, like at least king, queen, 10, fifth. But once they bid, it could be very competitive, and you just can't afford to do that anymore. So if you have a decent hand with 6 hearts to the jack here or something, you'd have to bid it. You just can't wait around for king, queen, jack, fifth. I've learned that the hard way by having some bad results by waiting for good suits. Anyway, we're in kind of murky waters. If partner bids a new suit, I'm not sure if they're going to intend that as forcing or not. Sylvia is one of the most practical bidders around. If she can take the pressure off, she likes to just make a practical bid and discuss it later. So if she bids 3 hearts, I would think, since she knows that it's possible I might pass, that she would play it as not forcing. And that if she just had too much, she would bid game or Q bid or something. But I can never be sure. You can never be sure in these situations. Okay, so our partner is almost certainly void in spades. They're likely to do something here. Once you've opened 2 clubs, you can't let the opponents play anything undoubled. Whether they make it or not, it doesn't matter. But once you've opened 2 clubs, you have to buy the hand or you have to double them. So if she passes here, that's a forcing pass, so I'm not allowed to pass. So of course, with my actual hand, if she passes it around to me, I'm going to double. Because I have 4 trumps, I have the queen of trumps and nothing else. So if she wants my input is to defend 4 spades. So if she has like a 3 suited hand, she would certainly pass. If she has like a really strong 1 suited hand, she'll also pass and pull my double to try to say that like she really wants to maybe bid a slam. She could bid a suit of her own at the 5 level here if she has a 1 suited hand. And unfortunately, when they get you like this, you have a 1 suited hand, you pretty much have to bid to the 5 level. They've just kind of got you by bidding this high. Because like you can't sit there and not bid your suit. That's like kind of the cornerstone of bridge. You got to bid what you got. So of course we followed through with our plan and doubled again. So partner already knew we had a bad hand, and they still made a forcing pass, so they were inviting us to bid. So if I had like my points elsewhere, I would in fact have bid something. Okay, because partner knows already that I have a bad hand. So I don't know, I'm going to try getting a ruff and see what happens. So that's an interesting dummy. I mean, 4 spades is certainly sensible, but it's quite aggressive. It's quite a bit of a defensive hand, but he does have 4 trumps with his partner. His kings might be poorly placed and might not be that great for offense. So I think bidding 3 spades would also have been pretty reasonable, but then if we bid 4 hearts, he's going to feel sick about it. He's going to want to bid 4 spades over that. So I totally understand why he bid that. Alright, for some reason, I'm still on lead. So obviously partner has the king, the queen, and the jack, or declare we're going to duck this, and possibly the ace also. The only thing is, I don't. So it's clear she wants me to switch to something. I'm just not sure exactly what. I mean, it's hard to imagine any of our tricks running away. Now, often she'll be able to try to signal me with the size of her heart. But here I just don't think she's likely to have 6 or more hearts that she can like necessarily signal. I think she's probably like 2 suited or 3 suited to pass the double. Like, I don't think she should be 1 suited most of the time, unless she doesn't think she can make the 5 level. I mean, I can't really see giving her a diamond ruff. That doesn't make any sense, because if she has a most 1 spade. So I'm just going to switch to a club. I don't know. That looks like it might go away. What if Declare has like some heart length and like this stiff queen of diamonds and I never get in again or something? I don't know. You could convince me that I made a mistake here. Looks like the clubs is Declare's side suit. He's going to try to ruff some in the dummy. So Sylvia knows I have 3 clubs because I switched to the deuce, which we play 3rd and 5th. And so it looks like she wanted a diamond through, and now she's like gone out of her way to play ace and then the king of hearts, blah blah blah. But our diamonds can't possibly go anywhere, so I'm just gonna discard one, I think. Well, she's going to exit passively with a club. That makes sense. So we have yet to see the 9 of clubs. So that's the high club, so I'm not sure who has it. If Declare has it, I might ruff it. I might not. But we've likely promoted ourselves the Queen of Spades now by tapping the dummy. It's be hard for Gary to pick that up. So he's going to lead a diamond himself. So we know he's got only 5 spades because we can see the other 8 of them. And he had 3 hearts. I mean, I could have thrown the 10 of diamonds, I guess. I mean, I don't want Sylvia to duck her ace. Okay, well, she doesn't have the ace. Okay, so Declare had a diamond. And Sylvia knows the count on the diamond suit now because I played 2 then the 4. So I think that's probably a stiff jack. So Declare was probably 5, 3, 1, 4. So he's got the long club. So does Sylvia. I don't know who's got the higher one. My guess is that Gary has the lower club because he didn't just try to draw trumps. If his club was high, he'd probably just try to draw trumps. So we're all defending double dummy here, Sylvia and I. And Gary isn't quite sure what our hands are. But I think he has a pretty good idea of where the Queen of Spades is. So if we give him a chance, he might pick it up. But I think I'm going to score it. As long as, I think no matter what Sylvia does, I'm going to score it. Maybe if she plays the Ace of Diamonds, I won't be able to score it. But certainly if she plays a club, the 9 of clubs, I'll be able to score it. It looks like she might not have the 9 of clubs. So if Gary's in tune with... Okay, Gary has it. That's right. So what do? I can ruff it. Does that help me to ruff? He over-ruffs. Ruffs a diamond. Spade, spade, spade. What if I discard? He discards a diamond. and guesses to run the jack of spades, spade, spade, and take the last trick. So I think I'll just discard on it. I don't know, maybe I should rough it. I'm just gonna rough it, whatever. I don't think it really matters what I do. I guess I could have defended this better. If I switch to a diamond instead of a club, we do better, because then his 9 would never have grown up. The reason I roughed it is I'm hoping Gary will try to cash the king of spades next, and just hope that our trumps weren't 4-0. If I discard my diamond, he'll have a strong clue that the trumps were 4-0. He's going to rough his winning king of diamonds. Let's see if he gets trumps right. I'm going to hide the deuce from him. See if he gets this right. He did. No problem. Well played. So we'd have done best just to be a little more passive, I guess. We might even have done better to if I just lead trumps. He'd have to rough 2 clubs. It wouldn't help him to find it. So anyway, we did as well as we realistically could. We're not making the 5 level, so Sylvia did well to pass and then pass my double.